So, what are different types of chemical reaction? Types of chemical reaction. So, we have four basic types of chemical reaction, and one is a special type of chemical reaction, which is a redox reaction. So, the first category or first type of reaction is known as combination reaction. Combination reaction. Second class or second type of reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. Sorry. Third type is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Fourth is double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. And the last or the special type of reaction, let's call it as fifth type of reaction, though it is not the basic type of reaction. So it is redox reaction. Now let us see one by one each of these types of reaction. So what is combination reaction? So it is a type of reaction in which two or more reactant combines to form a single product. Here, two or more reactant combines to form single product. Single product. So there will be only one product, and reactant can be two or more. So for example, let us say there are two reactants A and B, and they react together. That means they combine together to form product AB. So AB is a single product, right? And hence it is type of combination reaction. Why? Because two or more substances are combining together. They are joining together to form a single product. Now, what is decomposition reaction? So it is basically a reverse of combination reaction, we can say. Here, single reactant decomposes to form two or more product. So single reactant decomposes to form two or more product. So let us say we have a reactant AB is a reactant and it decomposes or it breaks down to form two product A plus B. Product can be more than two also, but reactant will always be one in case of decomposition reaction. Now, what is displacement reaction? Let's see displacement reaction now. What happens in displacement reaction is a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound. So let us say two reactants are combining or reacting together. Two substances are reacting together. Let us say we have A and other substance is made up of two species or two ions, B and C, a kind of salt. And if A is more reactive than B, let us say, then what will happen is A will displace B from this compound BC and it will form its own product AC. So A is displacing B from this compound which is made up of BC, right? This reaction will only happen when the reactivity of this A is more than the reactivity of B, and B is displaced. So the product will be AC plus B. We can see here that A is basically displacing B from this compound, and hence it is called displacement reaction. So we can write it down. What is happening over here is a more reactive element, more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound. Displaces a less reactive element from its compound. Right. So this is displacement reaction. Now what is double displacement reaction then? Now here a mutual exchange of ions takes place. Let me write it down first for you. What happens in double displacement is mutual exchange of ion or ions takes place in double displacement reaction. Now, what do we mean by mutual exchange of ions? So, let us say we have two reactants and both the reactants are salt. That means they are made up of cations and anions. So, let us say we have AB is one salt. It is made up of two ions. One will be positive and other will be negative ion. And there is another, let us say, salt or reactant PQ. So they are reacting together, and what happens in double displacement is A displaces P and also P displaces A. So there is exchange of these ions. So these positive ions gets exchanged, or we may also call it other way around, that negative ions are they are exchanging their places, or positive ions they are exchanging their places, and hence mutual exchange of ion is taking place here. So A will displace P from its location, and this displaced P will occupy the position of A. So basically the product will be P is occupying this position, so PB is one product and A is occupying this position of P, so AQ is another product. So this type of reaction where mutual exchange of ions are taking place is called double displacement reaction. So now we have seen so far all the basic types of chemical reaction. The special type of chemical reaction, which is redox reaction, it is basically reduction and oxidation reaction. So redox is short version of reduction. RAD stands for reduction and OX stands for oxidation. So it is reduction and oxidation reaction, right? Or oxidation reduction reaction. So it is also known by this name, oxidation reduction reaction. In short, it is always called as redox. Now, reduction and oxidation takes place simultaneously in any chemical reaction. So both these process occurs simultaneously. both these process occurs simultaneously in any reaction. Okay, so this is a basic idea of different types of chemical reaction. We will see a detailed analysis of all these types of reaction, starting with combination reaction in the next class.